Check 1 2, check 1 2. I'm just kidding. There ain't no need to check nothing. I know my mic works. Morning. Good morning, Cactus. How's the mic sound? Everything good? Let's go put some music. What it do, gang? How's everything? All right, there. All right, so I'm marking out our weekly candlestick flip to the downside, right? When the weekly flips bearish, I'm gonna draw a little horizontal line. I'm going to my weekly candlestick chart. I'm doing a little bit of a breakdown on how I do my analysis. Sometimes I'm writing exactly what the line is saying. Sometimes I'm just wanting it to look clean. Right now, weekly flips bearish. I have a line where it flips bearish. Weekly resistance level where price has a chance of coming back down and then just leaving a wick to the top side. You know, if this just comes out and leaves a wick and it closes over here on this line, totally a possibility. Or we're gonna start completing this wick fill and reaching this top right here. So we're either going from here to here, or from where we are right now to down here. And then from once we reach here, we're either going from here all the way back up to here, or from here to here. Pretty simple. You can only go up or down. Can't really go anywhere else. I think that we have a great, ripple fib playing out right now. I've been in longs for a while as we speak. There's a couple people that I'm passing their challenges, and we are currently in GJ longs. We've been in GJ longs for a while. I'll pull out that chart right now to know exactly what price we hopped in. I think that GJ is going to continue to the top side right now. Yes, we might be a little bit due for a retracement since the whole London session. We basically ranged and slowly, ascended, respecting the 8 SMA, which looks great, respecting the 50 SMA. 8 SMA is above 50 SMA, which is the most important thing for us on the higher time frames. So nothing has told us that we're going to disrespect this 8 SMA. I'm probably expecting price action to either have a huge bump to the top side or start disrespecting this 8 SMA and start trading beneath it. And then that's when we could maybe catch some sort of bounce to be able to target these highs again and target the break of the highs. We have a game plan. GJ does look like it's tradable. Just gonna have to wait for a little bit more volatility to kick in right now. Let's check out Forex Factory real quick, boys. Forex Factory. So we have CPI that was at the pre-London session. Wait, what? It's a US bank holiday? I'm so confused. I'm here in the United States and I don't even know what holiday it is. I'm so confused right now. What the fuck did I just... What day is it today? What to do, paras? Wow, today is a bank holiday for United States. I've never even heard of this holiday. Juneteenth. I don't know what's going on, to tell you the truth. This is what the holiday is called, bruh. It's June 19th, and they came up with a holiday called Juneteenth. Not June 19th, but Juneteenth. The United States is fucking stupid. To celebrate the ending of slavery. Oh, I ain't against that. That was annoyingly interesting. It's totally fine. The consolidation on GJ was brutal. Is David in the chat in the comment section? David, are you in the chat that I took a long on your account? I took a long on around maybe 500, 2,500. I took it basically at the bottom, somewhere around this area. I took a long, but I set like a fucking 40 pip stop loss. So I basically set a stop loss down here, and I'm on my way right now to take profit one, which is all the way up here. But it's for a phase. Actually, I'm not even sure for what phase it is. I didn't really understand that. I do have a phase 2, but I'm not sure if this trade locker looks like a phase 1. 1 second. Pull out my account. We're up $582, but on $1,000 account, I'm a 50K. That's great. Yep, I realized that. I kind of did not know it was bank holiday. Alexandru, yeah, Mr. Paras is always here. Mr. Paras is always up working. Mr. Paras is that dude that just shows up everywhere. Every stream. He's at every stream. He's at every place. He's at every country. Dude just shows up everywhere. And every freaking giveaway, wins every giveaway. London session was a wreck. Honestly, having price moves slowly like that is brutal. This is where everybody hops into sells, calling out tops, thinking volume is dead. This is where I wonder how many people in the chat right now have been in GJ longs, or how many people in the chat are looking to take GJ longs. One's in the chat if you're with GJ longs today, or you're soon going to take GJ longs. Two's in the chat if you're seeing the sells and you're not, or you got clapped on the sells. Anybody get clapped on the sells? Any twos? Anybody taking sells or get clapped on the sells? Thomas is one. That means Thomas is either in buys or looking for buys. I am in buys, looking for more buys. Again, for anybody who was not watching, so I went down and marked out basic stuff that I marked out on my chart, which was the weekly candlestick flip, right? So when the weekly flips bearish, which I don't think is going to flip, we have a little horizontal line that tells us, we have another line right here that closes, that tells us that this is where previous weekly closed, right? What does that mean? It means that this candlestick has a chance of coming back down and closing at this level and leaving a huge wick to the top side, kind of like the previous week did. All right, and we marked out our basically ultimate weekly highs, as in like this is the level that we've reached and we haven't been able to break for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks. So we're very close to breaking that level. We're about 50 pips away, not too close. So basically we're in the middle of a range where we either got to start targeting our highs or we got to start targeting back to the retracement lows. But from this point, we're either going to go up or we're either going to go down, right? Very simple thing, very simple way to look at it. I know it sounds a little obvious, but it really just does dummy down the trading and really just makes it easy to break down and have a clear bias on what to do. I had sold last night and I was 1 pip away from TP, then it skyrocketed, didn't put a stop loss. Oh my god. That's annoying. That's the annoying part when you're trading against trend. That, like, when you're trading against the trend at end, man, you could be fucking so close to the take profit and your trade could look so good, but out of nowhere it just completely, I mean, so see, there was a sell off here, there was a mini sell off here, a mini sell off here. Now it's not a lot of pips, but I definitely feel like it's very hard to catch counter trend trade with the style that we use, because our style of executing trades, you know, the 80% of our trades are trades that you have to catch with the trend. Now sometimes we take setups where I'm like, all right, this setup could hit even if it's against the trend, and because there could be a bounce. I need a Celsius. I'm gonna get a Celsius for my refrigerator. All right, let's look at gold for now. The gold after going long yesterday, you know, having that huge recovery that we haven't seen for a while, because gold since last week and the week before that, we were just showing bearish price action, very small bullish price action, but honestly, market structure was to the downside. Then we had a huge impulse after news. News kept us rising after, I mean, we kept on rising after news, truthfully, but then we slowed down during the rest of New York session, and we've been ranging all London session and New York session basically on gold. This is all London session. Gold is in a range right now. We're coming off of market structure that was bearish, then we came off of a strong bullish impulse, and now we're back to being in a corrective state, as in we are ranging. Price is moving sideways. So now we're gonna go on the higher time frames, and man, I mean, I'm still bullish. Look how beautiful this looks of the impulse. Then we have the correction phase, our 8 SMA right here, rising price. It's like raising I don't know, it's rising the price, it's raising the price, it's raising the price. As you see, we have a wick to the downside. That means that this 8 SMA is respecting price, pushing it upwards. And I mean, that it's not a clear confirmation, but there's definitely something telling me that we got to break these highs and that candlestick has more of a top wick to go. So I would say that I am bullish on gold. Now, I wouldn't just take a buy as we speak right now as price is rising. I'd kind of wait for a little bit of a retracement. So anybody that plans on trading gold, yeah, I like how, I mean, look at this 4-hour candlestick. The 4-hour candlestick has been trading bearish for about 3 hours. For 3 hours, this 4-hour candlestick was bearish, and now there's an hour left inside of this 4-hour candlestick, and it's starting to flip bullish. Like, look at all the movement. It's retraced. It took 3 hours to come down here, and then now there's an hour left, and it just completely recovered everything that went down. So I like gold buys. I don't like them exactly right now because we need to throw a better stop loss when you price to at least retrace a little bit to be able to catch it. But I'm with gold longs. I'm with GJ longs. Like I said, I want to take GJ as well right away. We kind of want to wait for a little bit of a retracement. I'm hoping for volume to come to the downside or something crazy to happen. Now, Forex Factory, as you guys can see, we are going to go through a bank holiday. Now, there's still going to be London session volume, presented in the market, but there's not going to be a huge wick. Or I don't think there's going to be any huge candlesticks. I think the biggest candlesticks of the session have passed. Everything else is more just going to be of a trade that you might have to hold to the next session, or unless you're going for 10 to 15 pips, which is more of a 50-50. Trading 10-15 pip stop losses when there's no actual volatility in the market, that is when it becomes an actual gamble. When there's no volatility in the market, that means that there's no actual price pushing the candlesticks to where it needs to go. So you're basically getting caught in a lot of dead volume where it's just going to go up and down regardless of the trades being put behind the board, because it's trying to grab volatility. It's trying to stop people out. It's trying to gain liquidity so it could actually start breaking the next previous levels on where it needs to move. So when you're trading, when there's no actual trading, like billionaires trading, banks trading, and there's no actual money being moved, man, every setup is really a 50-50. As in, you could take a buy on the most beautiful setup in the world and it could easily just bomb go down. Ugh. So gold buys. Now, if I were to tell you right now on GJ on this session, do I think that we're gonna be able to catch gold buys? Not really. I'm kind of have my eyes on GJ right now. GJ kind of looks like we're gonna be able to catch something on it. I love the fact that, man, there's for sure a whole bunch of people thinking that GJ needs to retrace. Well, I think it needs to retrace. There's a whole bunch of people that are calling tops on GJ. Thinking it needs to retrace is very different. Me thinking GJ needs to retrace doesn't mean I'm trying to catch the sell. Why would I not try to catch the sell if I think it needs to retrace? Because it's a retracement for a bigger picture, which is long. So therefore, I would sacrifice the retracement, wait for it to happen so I could actually catch my long move. And I think that GJ is due for a retracement, but I don't think it is overbought. And that is the difference between my opinion and the majority of the people in the chat. Majority of the people in the chat think that GJ is overbought. Majority of people in the chat probably were taking GJ sells all throughout last night. Even though last London session, all I did was talk shit about people not understanding the fact that GJ needs to go long, and GJ is a long pair. GJ's been long for the last 3 years, and I cry it and I talk about it every fucking time I get on stream for the last 3 years. So, if you guys didn't get that picture painted in your head, maybe you guys are going to get it now. If not, God Lord, who knows how many sessions it's going to take for you to see it. But yeah, we've been bullish since basically last session. We've been bullish. Had a huge market pump. Yes, price action has been very choppy on GJ for the last 2 sessions. Nonetheless, I think that with us just making higher highs and higher lows and just breaking ascending levels of resistance, it makes it very clear that we're pretty bullish on GJ. I got long on GJ, but just didn't like entry, missed 45 pips. Honestly, I could see that happening. Hopping into a long, I hopped into a long and I completely turned off my phone and went to sleep, and then I woke up and we were only up like 20-30 pips, and it was like 4 or 5 hours. So I see perfectly my strategy here was just to set and forget, and I could see myself maybe not closing out of the trade while watching it, but definitely maybe, I don't know, maybe closing out. Who knows? You can't really say what you would have done. Could have, should have, would have, didn't. But I could see perfectly how you would have closed out early with this dead volume and then just been like, you know what, let me get a different trade. I think it makes perfect sense that there's no volume, obviously. Bank holiday. CPI was at CPI was at 2 o'clock, which was an hour before London session, where there was a bunch of volatility, and after that, it all just died out.
I was in the trenches trying to see a life beyond that. Cause complacent niggas usually die up in they complex. Nigga, where I'm from, they turned death into a contest. Living by the gun, put all my trust into this compact. My niggas went to war, but they ain't get no Vietnam check. Lil' bro on his head, he trying to make his brains ooze. Lil' bitch, I'm from the north side where they raise goons. Took losses in these streets, shit got me singing gang blues. I've been a real nigga before this shit became cool. I'm the type to switch my watch up every time I change moves. He the type to get excited cause he made the shade room. Decorate your block of red tape for them sliding there day. Bunch of hollows spinning out the Glock. I've been serving fiends all day out there posting.
US banks off.
It's 100 bands in the safe now. I got expensive taste. Michael Mary jeans fill them up with knots. I've been on my grind every day. Don't believe in taking breaks. I ain't stopping till we chilling at the top.
All right, so there's an hour left in this 4-hour candlestick chart. I had to look up the holiday. I've never heard of it also. I have no idea what the fuck that means, dude. I actually had no idea it was a bank holiday. Dude, no idea. Look, it's June 19th, and they decided to call the holiday Juneteenth. That's ridiculous. Like, lack of creativity in the name's incredible. Dude, wow. Honestly, the charts have not moved at all. This is 30 pips. No wonder I'm still in a trade and it's taking forever. All right, so I hopped into my trade on David's account. David is one of the clients that I'm passing a challenge for. I think his name's David. Let me see. He's been following me for a while. I can't find our message. David, I'm not gonna say your last name, but if you're watching the chat, let me know if you give me permission to put up your account on the screen. Trade Locker says that we are up on we're up 600 bucks, up 600 bucks on his 50k. We're up 5200 on the 50k. We need literally 3k more. Or is this a phase 2? Is this a phase 2, brother? I'd love to fucking find out, because if it's a phase 2, we're about to pass it. David, what did he tell me? He said pass this 50k alpha for me, 6k left to pass. It's a stage 1. That's fine. All right, so we're paying attention to what's going to happen right now. There's going to be a new 30-minute candlestick opening and a new hourly candlestick opening, obviously a new 15-minute. But that new candlestick opening is definitely going to bring a little bit more volume from what's been presented to us in the last 10, 15, 20 minutes. I mean, 15, 30, 45 minutes. So I'm, regardless, hoping that it comes down to the downside aggressively since we're not in a trade. Nonetheless, I'm expecting for candlestick open and the open to actually keep on pushing us to the top side. Hopefully it pushes us to the downside. I'll be able to hop into a trade, scale in with you guys. If not, it's just going to keep on ascending. And if those who are in GJ longs, keep on holding. And those who have not hopped into GJ longs, You got to be patient. You can't just hop into the market right now, especially when it's a bank holiday like this. So you're asking to get clapped. You're asking to lose money if you start hopping into trades randomly. Like I said, I think the next candlestick opening is going to bring a no bottom wick and then just rise us to the top side. Now, if it doesn't do that, it's going to push us down, and that means that we're going to have a better opportunity to be able to catch a trade on live stream. Anybody going to watch the Euro Cup today?
So he won't let nobody harm. Uncle telling street stories, shit intriguing like a fan. Shit like he put it to their neck if anybody on. All through his childhood, he was bad but innocent. Playing basketball with his homies running scrimmages. This who he cracked jokes, made a bond and got suspended with. And when they saw the ops, they fist fought to settle differences. Till one day the ops, they got tired of getting beat up. They big homies got guns like man going like they street up.
All right, Rizwan Can. What it do, brother? What it do? All right, let's go look at gold real quick. Gold's going through a little bit of a retracement finally. Now, me looking at this bearish price action on gold, right? And then this being a correction that is being, this like looks like a little bit of a correction phase that is being rejected by this 8 SMA. There is a chance, small chance, for those that did have the outlook on gold being bearish. I could see this being wick filled. That's not out the question completely. That wick to the downside right there could get wick filled. Who plays today? I'm pretty sure Switzerland plays today against I have no idea. Croatia plays today against I got no idea. Switzerland and Croatia. They're not playing against each other though. Alright. New hourly candlestick opening. Had a little bit of a bottom wick. Oh, that's the new hourly candlestick opening. My prediction was that we would have no bottom wick and then we just keep on going up. Like I said, we're just going to keep on rising. Pure momentum. No bottom wick means momentum candlestick. Now, it is retracing. 30-minute candlestick is new. Hourly candlestick is new. Boys, make sure that you guys are paying attention to your hourly candlestick openings. I don't get tired of saying it, but if you guys are not paying attention to the hourly candlestick openings, the 15-minute closings, the 30-minute closings, then you are not going to understand what an actual trader is doing. As a trader, we are literally looking at every candlestick from the 15-minute all the way down. I mean, I go minimum 15-minute all the way to the monthly, right? And we want to be paying attention to when these candlesticks are opening and closing, because that's how you actually start painting a picture on what could possibly happen. So just like I said, I think this 15-minute candlestick is going to open and the 30 is going to go to the top side. We also want to be able to go to the hourly. Look at the hourly. No bottom wick on the hourly. Wick filled. Everything to the left-hand side. Pure momentum, really. This is a momentum candlestick trade. What does that mean? It means that there is so much momentum in the market that you can't just take sells due to the fact that next candlesticks are going to open and just keep on rising with no retracements. Could there be a retracement from all the way up here? Yes. Would we want to try catching that as a trade? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's against the trend. It's completely random. If we take a buy anywhere here, it's a 50-50. Like anything could bring the price back down and stop us out.
Plus they had his picture on the wall at the station. A week later they had came and grabbed him from his mama house. Couldn't afford a lawyer in the county fighting drama now. Said fucking taking it to trial, he ain't copping out. Judge gave him 40
Oops. How's your name the soccer boy and you don't even know who the hell plays today, boy? Someone gotta strip that name from you. I'm so bummed out. No, I'm not in the trade yet. I mean, I've been in GJ Longs for a while, since the beginning of London session, on two people's accounts that I'm passing, and it's going great. We're up more than 1% on the trade. Now, I was completely hopping onto London session. I mean, New York session. Not trading London session, hopping onto New York session. Dude, I had no idea there was a bank holiday today. I've never heard of Juneteenth. And no disrespect to any of the, I don't know, whatever you want to, but Jesus Christ. You are bored? Brother, that's what the charts are. This is a waiting game. This is a wait for your opportunity to come. And if it's not presented, then yes, it might be considered a little bit boring, but come on, Paras. Wow. EU has been moving today. Let's check that out. EU. Yeah, you can tell it's been moving. Jesus Christ. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. For 6 hours you've been... Oh, and that's the whole freaking... Well, close to the whole London session. Yeah. GJ up, few volume. Honestly, I do not see any sells to be taken today. Why don't I see any sells to be taken today? Due to the fact that momentum is to the top side. So any small retracement that we have could easily just be taken back by momentum. There's also no volatility to actually bring, or random price action that's going to come, or news that's going to randomly be like, all right, well, momentum is to the top side, but then randomly we have news, and then boom. There's nothing that's going to drastically bring us downwards like news. Nothing that's going to drastically bring us downwards like random volume coming in. So everything is going to be either up slowly, and when volume comes in, it probably is the retracement, and then volume stops, and then it's up again slowly. Like these little small continuation candles. You know what I mean? Hopefully that broke it down for you guys. But so what does that mean? That means that don't take sells. Stop thinking sells. Stop. The only people that are thinking sells, there's two types of people that are thinking sells. One, the people that missed out on longs. Two, the people that are being very impatient and want to be in a trade. Those who don't care about being in a trade are not in GJ longs. Maybe they're not in GJ sells. You're not in fucking shit. Those who feel like they missed out on GJ longs are going to be looking for sells. I'm telling you, that's how the trading works. You missed out on the buys and you're like, oh, fuck, it's overbought. It's overbought. It's overbought. We should got to take the sells. We got to take the sells. It's overbought. Like, how many people in this chat, and being honest and self-realizing is the beginning to being a fucking good trader. And how many people in the chat threw out one of these today? How many people in the chat threw out one of these today? I know for a fact that we had people fucking take it over here, take it over here, take it over here, take it over here, take it over here. Now we got people taking it over here with no volume in the market. I'm telling you, it might sound crazy to some of you guys. Some people might be like, oh, this guy's just talking. There's people with this setup up right now. There is. I'm telling you, there's 42 people here. There's no way we got 42 professional traders. 99% of traders fail. So 42 people, 99% of you fucking suck. I'm just kidding. Imagine. That was so Nobody though. Nobody's gonna come out of the blue and say that they took this trade. You took this blocker? Look at that. Paras giving us some props. Paras, you've been trading GJ pretty good now lately. Paras been slaughtering GJ. I've changed the perspective for GJ for many traders, man. Like I said, I don't stream. I haven't streamed consistently, and we got 46 people here for a reason. And it's just because people have seen multiple times how I trade GJ. I mean, I've been trading GJ for over 5-6 years. So they've seen time and time again where I've come and done my shimmy and it's worked out. All right, I would have taken that sell if I had an account. Oh my God, Cactus. My boy Paras. That was the previous account? Because now you have a different account, no, right? Oh, wait, you got the payout and they didn't want to pay you out. Jesus, story of our lives. All right, daily candlestick chart is what we want to be paying attention to. That is daily candlestick chart is what I want everybody to start looking at from now on till the rest of the end of the session. Now, daily candlestick chart, why? Because possibly there's not going to be much more trades presented to us. And looking at the daily candlestick chart is going to be able to prepare us for what's coming tomorrow. Not all the times you want to be on the charts and be taking trades that active moment. For a lot of the time, I come on the charts during Asian session and I tell you guys, hey, we're gonna set this up for whatever for tomorrow. I put a video on Instagram yesterday, right when our stream ended. I put a video on our story. If you guys are not following our Instagram, make sure you guys are following. I'm gonna put it in the chat right now as we speak. You're gonna be able to see the link. So I even posted yesterday on Instagram. I posted outside on it. I put it on Instagram right here, pointed at the camera. I was like, boys, we just barely did a London session stream. We anticipated many moves because we called out sells. We didn't catch the sells. We called out longs. Didn't catch the longs. I said we anticipated many moves, but we really didn't catch any trades. Nonetheless, we did a breakdown. We did a great breakdown. We did a great outlook. I can't even speak right now. But point is, I posted on Instagram saying we had a great outlook, great breakdown, and that we were going to be long on GJ for next session. So, me being here early, me looking at the daily candlestick chart, right? I'm expecting London Open to actually have a little bit of a bottom wick, boys. Boys, I need you guys paying attention, and I need you guys to remember what is being spoken here, because this isn't just being spoken just so I could speak. This is actually what we're waiting for next session. Just like this session, there was longs that we could have caught if we would have paid attention to what I said on the Instagram story previously. Same thing here, boys. Look, this daily candlestick chart, this daily closes in 8 hours. There's not much of our volatility. Where are they going to close? Right here at the tippy top? Or where are they going to close? Right here. Somewhere in this range we're closing. Right? I'm expecting, for sure, we're going to continue longs for the rest of the week, right? But new daily candlestick, new 4-hour candlestick. What I want you guys to be paying attention to is when the new daily comes and the new 4-hour comes, anything that comes back down and touches the 200.650 area, 200.650, this area right here, anything that comes back down here, we're taking a 30 pip stop loss long. What does that mean? 35. So it's at 265. We're going to put one at 200.300. That's the trade that we're taking when price retraces. So I have a feeling that we're going to have a new candlestick opening on the daily candlestick chart. I don't care where this candlestick closes that we're looking at right now, but what I do know is that the next candlestick is probably going to have, at one point, maybe it opens up to the top side, maybe it opens up to the downside. I know that there's going to be a wick to the downside at one point, right? Because look how this is one of those charts where we have wick keeps on going up, wicks keep on going up, wicks keep on going up. There's going to be a wick down here, and then it's going to keep on going up. It's going to be one of those, you know. Let me see if I could find an example, kind of like something like this. You know, I'm expecting the next daily to open up, leave a bottom wick, respect, and then go up. Open up, leave a bottom wick, respect, open up, leave a bottom wick, respect. That's what I'm expecting with GJ on the daily. So I want everybody paying attention to the daily candlestick chart. I want everybody paying attention to the higher time frames. Yeah, because there might not be a lot of trades to be caught now, but doesn't mean that you can't prepare yourself for a great trade next session. I'm loving longs on GJ. It's pulling down now, which is good. Honestly, we're not going to take any trades on that GJ sell or that GJ long. It really just comes down to us being prepared for the next session. Don't blow your money when there's no actual movements. London session was dead as balls. New York session is going to be even deader than balls. Dead as old man balls. Boys, if you guys have not joined the Discord, make sure you guys join the Discord. I'm going to spam the Discord link because I know that we have a whole bunch of people that watch the stream and that have not joined the Discord. So check out the chat below in the comment section. You guys are going to be able to see the Discord. If you guys, yeah, I mean, I don't really got much more to say besides fucking Juneteenth. Oh wow, gold retracing also. Juneteenth, boys.
I'm drowned. Wrist so icy, wonder why she like me, bitch. I'm drowning in water. I just bought a cube and dipped it in a fountain. Everywhere that I go, it's a light show. I'm surrounded. Bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bust down, bitch. I'm drowning.
Oh my god. It's June 10th, not June 10th. Why would it be called June 10th? June what? 10th or 10th? Isn't 10th with 1 E? 10th place. Why, if it's June 19th, it's called June 10th? It's fucking Juneteenth. There's no way. I'm pretty. One's in the chat for June 10th. Two's in the chat if it sounds like June 10th. June 10th. June 10th is with a 1 E. Juneteenth. Ah, Juneteenth. Not Juneteenth. Juneteenth. I mean, we could read. Oh, it's Juneteenth, not Juneteenth. Why you rapping like you trying to get them slaves freed? And here we hit vanilla cream like I done a minty. You just acting like an activist to make believe. Don't even go back to your hood and plant no money trees. Say you hate the girls I fuck, but what you really mean? I've been with black and white and everything that's in between. You the black messiah wiping up a mixed queen and hit vanilla cream to help out with your self-esteem. Also Bobby shit, I wanna know what Whitney need. All that puppy love was over. Yeah, market is dead. So if you guys go to Forex Factory, you guys can see, yeah, we are at a bank holiday. London session after CPI, it did not present a lot of volatility. I didn't double think twice about why there was no volatility. Like I said, I had no fucking clue when I hopped onto this stream that it was a bank holiday. Like, absolutely no clue. Now, Asian session, no, I have no idea, boys. I don't even know. Big fail. Hopefully we get our retracements on GJ. Like I said, we're going to catch continuations of long for the rest of the week. So it would play it out into our favor to see GJ fall. As GJ falls, that just means it's going to give us better price action and be able to take buys and throw a stop loss and not get stopped out, catch the full move. There's more pips to the top side, less chance of getting stopped out. So I would love for GJ to retrace. There's not much more that's going to go down during this session besides our analysis and breakdown. Is there any charts that you guys want me to break down for you guys and give you guys my opinion on? If not, we're just going to continue on with our day. Like I said, truthfully thought that we'd have a New York session. Also, look, gold, I would go for gold longs as well. I like gold longs as well. We were going through bearish price action for a while for like 2 weeks, or maybe the whole last week. And then after Monday and Tuesday being kind of bullish and us ranging, 100% we're just waiting for more volatility to keep on pushing us up. So that tells us that the DXY is probably going down, because I remember the DXY was setting up to go up, and now the DXY is going down. So yes, the DXY, as we see right now, we can see the hourly candlestick chart, higher highs, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. We are going downwards on the DXY. So dollar to go down, everything against the dollar to get stronger. That means gold is going to get stronger, pound is going to get stronger, everything that's opposite of dollar pair is going to get stronger. Boys, it's been a short stream today. Not much volatility, not much options. Badass is bored. We got a whole bunch of people bored. We got a whole bunch of people definitely just waiting to take a trade. And I don't want to blow anybody's accounts and get them triggered into a trade just because they're getting a little excited. So I'm going to call it here. I love you guys. Make sure that you guys join tomorrow's stream. We're going to catch the London session longs. Be paying attention to the Discord, because I might just call it the trade there if we don't have the stream during when the trade goes. Much love to everybody. Juneteenth screwed over my New York. Juneteenth. All right, boys. Much love. I'll see you boys later. Peace.